What's up, guys? Welcome back to that wrestling show. This is a new series I'm doing. I've done one already. I'm not going to be joined with Adrian and John for this one for the most part, unless one of them has something they want a couple of us to talk about. It's just going to be a rant series about stuff. If you haven't seen my last one, watch this one and go back to see that one about a guy who left. Do you know it's fake comment under one of our videos? If you This video, if you haven't read the title, is my issue with WWE using the Fabulous Moolah's name as part of the Women's Battle Royal they announced for WrestleMania last Monday night, the 12th of March, on Raw. The reason I have a big issue with this, and a lot of people in the wrestling community, or the wrestling fan community anyway, have an issue with this, is because the Fabulous Moolah has had a bad name and bad history stuck with her now, because when she built up a good name for herself, she set up a school, and for females only, I think. But so she opened this school, and it was $500 to do 5 or 6 for the school to attend to the class, which would be about 5 hours a day, I think. So with that, she also forced the students she now had to rent a room off her in the property where she had, wherever that was, I'm not too sure. But she also, I think there was one story saying she had them pay for her rent and utilities like that. So I'm not too positive about how true that bit is, so I wouldn't be quoting me on that. Um, Also, she forced them into a contract of that she would be the booker, so she would get them wrestling matches, wrestling gigs and stuff like that around their local area or wherever they may be in at the time. And with this contract she forced them into, she would get anywhere from 25 to about 35% of the booking fee. So however much the woman would make for doing the match, Moolah will get 25% at least from that. So if you had a grand, maybe 250. So I know that 25% mightn't be a lot, but if you're just starting out in the wrestling business, you need all the money you can get, and you need as much money as you can get in any business. But with wrestling, it's more so because they'd have to travel a lot, and they'd have to have hotel fees and stuff like that. So with her taking that money off them, even though she was an established star already, she had a decent amount of income from what I could gather. She didn't really be taking that much money off them for getting them the bookings. And also, there was a lot of issues with sexual exploitation. She used some of the female stars as leverage to keep herself on top of on and in a top position where she was, and to keep herself safe from maybe falling down the ladder a bit. And there's one case was some of her trainees, when they got bookings, she would the person who would have them there, so the manager would ask them for sexual favors for before they got the money that they were promised because of the match. So that was another thing. And Jacqueline, if you don't know, she was in the WWE late 80s, early 90s, I think, and she she accused somebody of rape when she was in the camp. So that's another thing coming from it. I think this has put a bad name on Moolah. She has a bad past with all this stuff encased with her, and I think WWE should have used another person's name, because she has put a bad name not only on herself, but she's put the bad name on wrestlers, especially women wrestlers, from back then and now. I still think if you're putting that name on a battle royal that a lot of women would be involved in. So that's gonna bring up the bad name again, and is going to reignite a bad taste in people's mouths when they read about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.